You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Welcome to our channel. In this episode, we discuss the significant changes that Ducati recently made to the Desmosedici GP23. With the 2024 season remaining, Ducati took a surprising step, accepting a downgrade for the bike. What exactly was behind this decision? In this video, we'll dig deeper, from the reasons behind the change, to its impact on the performance of the team and the riders. We'll analyze various aspects, such as the results of previous races, feedback from the riders, and how this strategy could affect Ducati's position in the standings. We'll also discuss the reaction of MotoGP fans and pundits to this bold move. Is it a strategic move to win the rest of the season, or a challenge that will make it harder for them to compete? Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on our latest updates. Get ready for an in-depth insight and thorough analysis of one of the leading teams in motorcycle racing. So stay tuned, and let's explore Ducati's journey in MotoGP. Let's get started right away. And here's the full news. Marc Marquez is reluctant to complain about Ducati Corsa's decision to change the settings of the Ducati Desmosedici GP23 bike. The Gresini Racing Team rider will try to adjust his racing style. Ducati Corse decided to return last year's edition of the bike to the settings like the beginning of the season, starting from the 2024 Japanese MotoGP at the twin-ring Motegi circuit. This was due to an incident that happened to Marquez at the 2024 Mandalika MotoGP. His number 93 bike caught fire at the end of the race. Ducati then took preventive steps by returning the flywheel installed in the engine since the 2024 Dutch MotoGP to its original condition. In fact, the component is quite favored by riders. The lighter flywheel is also one of the secrets why Ducati bikes are so tough on all circuit characters. It helps the bike reduce rear tire slip and improve acceleration. Thus, the rider's feeling on the bike is improved. However, its use is not without risk. At the start of the season, the GP23 used a heavier flywheel. This component makes the engine response slower, although it can improve traction, which affects the bike when cornering. For Ducati riders including Marquez were affected by the change. However, the baby alien could only surrender and promise to adapt. It's true that this is a big change compared to Mandalika. Yes, this situation has quite affected my racing style, Marquez said, quoted by Speedweek, Sunday, October 13, 2024. But there is no point in complaining. You have no choice but to adapt, said the 31-year-old man. It remains to be seen whether Marquez can continue to have a positive performance like at the beginning of the second half of MotoGP 2024 or not. Because his adaptation at the beginning of the 2024 MotoGP season was also not too smooth. On the other hand, Marc Marquez and the other GP23 riders face a disadvantage in the final 4 rounds of the 2024 MotoGP season, which begins this weekend at the Australian Grand Prix. Marquez's engine on his Gresini-run GP23 suffered a spectacular failure during the Indonesian GP in Mandalika almost 3 weeks ago. Although Ducati has yet to give an official explanation as to what caused the engine to fail, reports first from the race and now from Gazzetta dello Sport suggest that the flywheel was to blame. A new flywheel was installed on the GP23 engine some time ago in an effort to make the bike smoother. The GP23's engine brake characteristics have caused problems for riders like Marco Bezzecchi this year, with the Italian unable to utilize his power in braking while also understeering in corners. These improvements to the bike have coincided with Bezzecchi's improved performance in the second half of the season, with top 6 results at every GP since Aragon, including a best of 4th at the Emilia-Romagna round. And in the same period, Marquez has won 2 Grand Prix in the second half of the season. After its engine failure in Indonesia, Ducati allegedly went back to using the previous flywheel setup it used for fear that the new one would be the cause of the explosion. While that didn't seem to diminish Marquez's competitiveness at the Japanese GP, with the Gresini rider on the podium in both races, The next best GP23 rider was Bezzecchi, who finished 7th, more than 15 seconds adrift of the Gresini rider. According to the official engine allocation sheet provided by Dorna Sports, Marquez has lost 2 engines out of the 7 he is currently allowed to use. As the 2024 calendar published before the start of the first race features 21 rounds, an 8th engine will be available to Marquez and other non-concession riders, but not until the Malaysian Grand Prix. The 2 VR46 riders are in the same position, although Bezzecchi only loses 1 engine from his allowance compared to Fabio Di Giannantonio's 2. Alex Marquez also lost 2 machines from his rations.
Rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.